Hi, my name is Coral and welcome to Keywwi's Farm. My grandmother recently bought us all of these plants for our wedding, and I'm very excited about that. I thought it would be fun to go through what I have here though, because there is so many plants here. It's super cool. I've been keeping them watered and doing everything to keep them alive. Unfortunately, these 3 plants aren't doing that good. I'm gonna try to put them in different pots with more soil and just keep watering them and see if they'll come back. Over here I have aloe blue elf, which right now are pretty much my favorite because of these really pretty flowers right here. They're really gorgeous, and the cool thing is they're succulents, and succulents have a hard time dying out in the desert. I have blueberries, which I do need to plant these soon. I'm really excited for these. Jace absolutely loves blueberries. I need to make sure that I plant something for him that he's gonna enjoy, because he's not really a veggie person. I have 2 blackberry bushes right here. This one is still doing really good. It just doesn't have any leaves on it. This one's doing really good. It has all the pretty leaves on it, and I believe these are thornless blackberries. We have the raspberry plant. I'm very happy about this one. I love raspberries. I have them with yogurt every day. My mother also bought me a really nice pine tree, so I'm gonna put those in 45 gallons along with these pineapple guavas. Of course, we have all the succulents here. My favorite things that I'm gonna be planting are gonna be these barrel cactuses. I just love how fat these things are. They're super cute and they get really just fat, and they're just adorable. I have a ton of these, which these are really cool because they get big and they're very fluffy and they're purple, and I love purple. Probably plant these in a lot of different areas in the yard to kind of just give it life. I don't typically like perennials because they kind of come back, but during the winter, your yard is ugly. I was really happy to get all these evergreens right here, and I'm very excited to plant them. She just got me another shipment of them. They're in the back of the truck, and those are also all succulents and bush type. I've always been kind of sticking to veggies. It will be fun kind of learning what soil type they like and what they're used to and what they want, but I don't think I can kill succulents, hopefully. Just to make sure that these don't die, I do have to water them today. For my trees, I usually do a deep soak. That's at least what the guy from the nursery told me to do, is especially with the pineapple guavas, you want to really soak them every 2 days to make sure that they're getting that new leaf growth and growing bigger and bigger and bigger. Hi, boys. I just realized I thought was pretty interesting. If you look over there, you see green patch, right? If you look in here, it's like a perfect dirt patch. They are probably the best grazers I've ever had. I thought my chickens were pretty good, but they literally demolished all the green in there. Even if you look in their like little run area, there is green in there because they haven't been able to get in there, but everything else is all clean. They're honestly pretty clean for being waterfowl. Now I'm gonna transfer these to see if I can get them to grow back. I don't know if they will. We could always try. I'm hoping it's the same as vegetables, where you have to kind of break up the roots a little bit so that they could grow into different areas. Give them a good soak to make sure that they have plenty of water. These are the other plants that my grandmother got me, which these are super pretty. I'm very fond of these because they have the little white flowers. So they kind of remind me of the inside of a daisy, or like chamomile, more chamomile, but they're super pretty. This is my garden that I made completely out of recycled pallets. I do find it really cool that I was able to utilize something and recycle it and make them into boxes, and I really love these boxes. I have utilized a lot of things from warehouses, our property, and just natural resources. Like this box over here that I have for the chickens, that actually was from a warehouse, and I now have it as my food storage for the chickens. I just put some hinges on it and some latches, and it works really good. The only thing that I did have to buy for this project was the hardware cloth, and then these 2x4s right here, which really wasn't that expensive at the end of the day. A lot of the times I see people utilizing chicken wire, but chicken wire in our area especially does not work. We have a lot of pests in our area, such as squirrels, rabbits, lizards.
And bears, oh my!
Squirrels being our biggest problem. There is a ton of ground squirrels on our property that I have been trying to relocate per se. It's really cool being able to get a full harvest out of my garden every year. If you're planning on buying hardware cloth, please don't make my mistake and buy it from Home Depot or Lowe's. Home Depot or Lowe's is about $45 for a roll of hardware cloth that's 25 feet. On Amazon, you can get the same exact material, but 100 feet for $80 to $90. The benefits that I have of my boxes is I can hinge them and be able to get into the box fairly easy. And they're pretty good height, I would say. I built them to definitely be not too tall. Oh, Girly Pop, I do not need you eating my plants. So, hardware cloth doesn't protect from chickens. My chickens love to eat my plants, and so these are a good barrier for them. These are my other boxes. They have taller lids. They're usually made for tomatoes or peppers or anything that kind of grows up really tall. For these, I made a door that swings open. Very, very nice. And I'm able to hinge that out, and I can get into all my stuff. I have this material on the front of them to shade them because we do get really harsh sun here, and I really don't want my plants getting any damage to them from the sun. If you guys want a full tutorial on how to build these boxes, let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, definitely subscribe to my channel. Make sure to press all the buttons to help the algorithm.